Hey, you guys. Hey there. It's Kat, the course builder here. I hope you're having a fantastic afternoon. Welcome, all of you all who are coming in. If you're coming in on the replay, please put hashtag replay right down in the comment section below. That way I know that you came in, showed up, and showed out, honey. And I want to be able to answer any questions that you might have after this presentation. So I definitely want you to go ahead and do that while I'm coming over to the group, making sure that I am in. And listen, if you can hear me and you can see me okay, just say yes, Kat. And then that way I know that we are good to go. All right. It looks like we are in. Let me turn this off. Okay. I'm just going to put a comment here so that I can see all of your comments. So thanks, you guys. There you are. Hey, you guys. Hey. So good to see you all once again. Thank you, Christina, and thank you to the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs community for allowing us to come in and share valuable content with you all. So go ahead. If you can hear me and see me okay, just put yes, Kat, down in the comment section. I don't see any as of yet, so I'm not really sure. Let's see if I can see you guys. Let me see. I can't really see you, but hopefully, you all can see me and hear me okay. Put a comment down there, that way I can see, okay? So listen, you guys, we're gonna be talking about the reasons that your course won't sell. But of course, your course is actually going to sell because you were actually here. Hey, Christina, thank you so much, babe. I appreciate that. I can't really see any comments right now, but that's okay. I think it's because there's a delay or something like that. So hopefully you all can see me and hear me okay. If you can, please go ahead and say yes, Kat. That lets me know. Oh, thank you so much, Christina. Okay, I see you. All right, awesome. All right, so let's talk about this thing about your courses, right? So those of you all who are new to me, I am Kat, the course builder, and coaches, experts, and entrepreneurs hire me to create amazing, engaging courses that not only sell, but make sense. Okay, it is super important that you're creating courses that make sense and that they actually sell. Okay, because ain't nobody got time for courses that don't sell. All right, so I want to come in and talk with you guys about that. I'm going to share my screen. Hey, Sierra Ray, nice to see you, sweetheart. Thanks so much for coming in. All right, so I am going to share my screen here. Let's see if I can get this technology right. Lord only knows. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. Let's see here and put this on slideshow. Boom. All right, so I think you all can see my screen. And let's go ahead and jump right on into it. And I would love to know if you have a course already. I'd love to know if you have a course, what's the name of it? Go ahead, drop it down below. Would love to know what kind of course you've got going on, all right? And if you're thinking about putting together a course, I'd like to know that as well. We'd love to know what your expertise is and what you're thinking about building your course around, okay? So the thing about it is that we have to make sure that our courses are set up to sell. I cannot tell you how many people I come across, and it's really super sad when they spend all this time creating a course that did not sell. It's a really sad thing. So we want to make sure that we are not doing that, okay? Intentional actions bring intended results. Please understand that. I truly believe this. This is a mantra that I live by. That's why I am super intentional about bringing about results, not only for myself and my business, but also for my clients. And it is my intention that you sell your courses. Okay. So I've gotten really intentional about that. And so what I've done is I have put together a challenge that you can join. You're absolutely welcome to do that. All you have to do is click on the link. I don't know if it's above or below, but it's somewhere in the title of this broadcast that you can sign up for. It's absolutely free, where I'm going to be sharing some secrets on how to get targeted leads for your courses without having to spend all your money on MarkNem. Okay, if you don't know who MarkNem is, that is Mark Zuckerberg and company. Okay, so if you don't want to give Mark all your money, then make sure that you sign up for my free challenge. That way I can teach you how to get targeted leads, because there's nothing more sad than a course that does not sell. Okay, because then nobody gets the help that they need. All right, so let's talk a little bit about me just for a hot, quick second, in case you're like, who is this lady and why is she talking to me? Well, it's because I'm the best at what I do. I have 18 years of industry experience. I have a master's degree in instructional design and teaching with technology. I have worked for building courses and learning engagement for some of the largest organizations in the world, such as Walmart, Verizon Wireless, the IRS, Ocean Spray, United Way, and a whole lot more that, that I could go on and on and on about. So for 18 years, I have been an instructional designer, a best-selling author, Amazon author. I have created award-winning courses for Walmart, helped launch 96 courses in the last 4 years. And in 4 years, I have helped clients generate over $1 million in revenue, okay, with their courses. I know a thing or two about creating courses that sell and getting your courses to market and presenting them in a way that they are going to sell. Okay, so again, if you want to learn some of those secrets, make sure that you join my free challenge. Just click on that link and you can join. All right. So listen, this was my very first course, okay? This was the graphics and everything. All of my courses that my very first course on social media, all right? So I've been building courses for a long time, but before I brought my business online, all right, I was building courses for corporations. This was my very first course on social media, right? As Kat the Course Builder. And how do y'all like I'm sitting in a hot air balloon, seriously? Yeah. But yeah, this was my very first course. And I did not use a whole lot of, I didn't use any Facebook ads whatsoever. None whatsoever. What I did was I used techniques that I learned in corporate America, as I use a whole lot of techniques that are not being used. And I am, and that's why I want to talk about this, because a lot of people feel like they have to dump a whole bunch of money into Facebook in order to get their courses to sell. And it's just not true. Now, I'm not saying that you'll never want to use Facebook ads. There is a time and a place for Facebook ads. But when you're just getting started, maybe you were like me with this course, and you didn't want to put a whole bunch of money into Facebook ads before you really got going and got your momentum going. And so that's what I'm about. I want to make sure that your course is set up to sell before we start spending a whole bunch of money on Facebook, okay? So these are the real reasons that your courses aren't selling. I see them broken down into one of these four things. Either you're presenting your course to absolutely the wrong people, okay? The wrong people, if you're presenting it to the wrong people, then there's no way they're going to buy it, okay? So that's one reason that courses don't sell. Number two reason is because the offer is underwhelming, okay? So you present your offer and it's like, womp, womp, womp. I don't think I want that. Or the value is just not there, and they are not feeling like they're going to get what they're coming for. So how you craft your offer for your course is super, super important. And if you don't do that right, then you're just not going to sell as many, right? So when you guys sign up for the challenge, I'm going to be teaching you how to not only make sure that you are presenting your course to the right people, but also how to make sure that your offer is overwhelming, not underwhelming, overwhelming, so that it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer to purchase your course, okay? So those are some of the things that we're going to be talking about over 5 days in the challenge. One of the other problems or challenges that people have with selling their course is where to find the right people, right? So not only are you reaching the wrong people, you don't know where the right people are and how to reach out to them. So, you know, people say, well, just go on social media. Well, social media is a pretty big place, okay? There's, you know, Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat and all this other stuff, right? But you want to get really targeted with where your ideal client is. People talk about the ideal client all the time. Well, where is this elusive ideal client? It's like a unicorn, right? Well, in this challenge, I'm going to be sharing with you how and where to find your specific ideal client, not somebody else's, but yours. Okay. So one of the other challenges is what to say once you do find them. All right, so this is where a lot of people really just blow it, okay? They blow it because they're reaching out to people and they're talking about things that really aren't interesting to, or it doesn't really hit at the pain point of the person who needs this help. And if you're not saying the right thing to them, they are definitely not going to buy. All right, so we have to make sure that we're not reaching out to the wrong people, that our offer is not underwhelming. We have to know where to find the people who want, need, and are ready to buy your course, and exactly what to say to them when you come into contact with them. Really, really super important. Now, I'm going to come back over to the Facebook page and see if you got any questions. Okay, so Ashley says, I'm about to create a course. Ashley, what is your course about? I'd love to know what your course is about. Helen says, name of her course is Women Elevated, Building Self-Esteem with Women Business Owners Struggling with Profits. I am also an accountant. I don't have a course yet. I do hold retreats in Mexico. All right, that is awesome. That's awesome, Helen. So what we have to do is make sure that your course gets in front of the right people, the exact right people who are needing what you want right now. Okay, so people go through a buying cycle. There is a buying cycle that your ideal client is going through. And you really want to reach people where they are at the place where they have got to get a solution, not thinking about a solution, not sitting on the fence, but they are really ready to move forward. Okay. You want people who are in their own personal emergency room where they are ready to move forward. They've already decided that they're moving forward and they are ready to go. They just have to find the right solution for them. And you want to be there with exactly the right offer that is overwhelming, not underwhelming. Okay. So Carla says, I'd like to create a course about femininity and being a feminine woman. That is awesome, Carla. So you want to make sure that you are getting in front of the people who are struggling, right, to find their own feminine energy, who are struggling to feel their own feminine woman powerhood, right? So we're going to be talking about how to find those ladies, those exact women who are wanting to, who are in their own personal emergency room about this, okay? So when I say that they're in their emergency room, oh, you're welcome, baby. So when I say that they're in their own personal emergency room, think about it. When you're in pain and you need a solution, there are several different ways that you can respond to that kind of pain. All right. And the people who need you, make no mistake about it, they are in pain. So some people will decide to kind of hide their head in the sand, right? They'll hide their head in the sand and they'll say, oh, you know, I'm kind of in denial and I'm not going to do anything about it right this second. That doesn't mean that you ignore those people. It just means that they're not quite ready to get that solution, okay? Then you've got the people who are going to self-medicate. Okay, you have the people who say, you know what, I'm not going to go to Helen's course right now. I'm not going to go to Kat's course right now. I'm not going to go to Carla's course right now. Instead, I'm going to call my Aunt Jenny and see if Aunt Jenny has a solution, right? Instead of going and taking this course. So they're going to self-medicate, come up with their own recipes. These are your people who are going to go on Google and WebMD and all these other places trying to find a solution. And what they're going to find, right, is that they're only going to get but so far. And that's only going to help them to resolve their pain, but so much. If they really want to address the pain, they have to come to your emergency room, okay? And so you want to be ready with the perfect offer. You want to be ready so that you can really speak to that person when they come in and understand what their challenges are, so that they see that they are in exactly the right place. Then you've got the person who is literally hair on fire. They are ready to get helped in your emergency room. And that is the person that we are going to be addressing. That's the person that we are looking for, because those are the people who are ready. They just were looking for you. You just had to be where they could find you, okay? So when you join our challenge, when you come to the challenge, which is in just a couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about exactly this. I'm going to be sharing with you some secrets about how to reach your exact ideal client, where they are, what to say to them, and how to craft an offer, right? You've got the goods. You know your stuff. You know exactly what you're doing, right? But how do you craft an offer for your course that makes it completely irresistible? Well, I'm going to be sharing those secrets with you during the challenge, and you're going to get a chance to ask me questions. It's completely free, but this is going to be your opportunity to get your questions answered about where your customers are and how you talk to them. Okay, so let me see if we have any questions here. Let me see what you say here. La, 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 la. Okay, Anastasia says thinking and working on the course. Okay, Anastasia, what is your roadblock? What's kind of stopping you with your course? Go ahead and put it in the comments below. Sierra says she's currently building a course. That's awesome, Sierra. What is your course about? I would love to know. All right, put your questions there, put them down below. All right, so we want to make sure that your course is absolutely going to sell when you launch it, because ain't nobody got time for courses that don't sell. Okay. All right, you guys, that's it. I made this one short and sweet. Okay. So leave your questions below. If you got questions for me, I'm happy to answer those. All right. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the challenge. We get started in just a couple of weeks. But we're going to be closing it off, because the last time we had a challenge, we had it was overwhelming. We had like over 1,000 people in our challenge. This time, we're not going to do quite so many. So go ahead, get into the challenge to make sure your spot is secure and locked in. I will see you there, and leave your questions below. Okay. All right, you guys. Thanks so much. Thanks, Christina. All right. And I'll see you guys in just a couple of weeks in the challenge. All right. See you soon, and stay on course. Bye.